Instagram, like people like, you know, suggest to me a black skincare or black hair care, whatever, and literally everyone saying Kitchen Cosmetics, like everyone.
My people.
Yeah, like honestly, everyone said the same thing to me, and I was like, oh well, obviously this is the way to go. Alright guys, so we're here at Black Excellence Bristol and we're acknowledging aspirations and achievements. I'm here with the beautiful Latoya Adlam. And if you didn't know Latoya, she's actually the founder and director of Kitchen Cosemetic, which is a vegan skincare, cosmetic and hair care as well.
Yeah.
Brand based in Bristol. I've actually got a couple of their products. I've actually got a lip balm and a face cream, which I love very much, very nice. So yeah, definitely check out them. What are you laughing for? Gotta give it a shout out, you know. First thing I want to kind of ask you is like, what inspired you to start Kitchen Cosmetics?
What inspired me to start? I think that the backbone of KC is giving back. So Kitchen Cosmetics funds a non-profit charity. So really the heart of the business is community. That's definitely like one thing that inspires me and keeps me going, to be fair, because there's been many a times on this journey of doing this business where I'm like, do you know what, I can't do this. I quit. Yeah. But then I think about all the families that I want to support and all the families that we have supported, and you know, the different sort of communities that we've been able to get in and make effect, and I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess I'll keep on going.
Yeah.
But really, yeah, it's just like my love of people, community, family, culture. Yeah.
That's the thing as well, like, you know, as black people, like our skin and our hair is so important, and like, you know, as you were saying earlier, like there's not many brands that are, one, like, you know, for hair care and skincare, that are, one, black owned, and two, actually like cater to our needs.
Yeah.
So is that something that was very, like, you know, centered with your approach?
Yeah, definitely. Like it's funny because so when we first launched it, we had 2 products, and then now we've got 10. But like people always ask me, like, okay, like, how do you know what product you're going to release next? And what I do is I always, like, so with each product I always research a particular skin or hair care problem that is like an issue of ours. Do you know what I mean? So an issue of a black person.
What's like an example of that?
So whether it's like eczema, a lot of people, because of this climate that we're living in, a lot of black people in the UK suffer from eczema. So it could be for that, for instance. So I really zone in on one particular issue, and then I'll do my research around that, and I'll research like cultural beauty like treatments. And I'll just like, I basically just zone in on a particular problem and then build the product around that. So like each product has its own sort of story, and it's centered usually around like a black person that I know or that I'm connected to. So yeah, definitely like each product is formulated from the get-go for us.
Oh wow, that's so nice. Like each one's got its own like background almost, you know, and its own like story, and I think like that makes it a lot more personal as well. And like, have you found like since since like last year, you know, we've had a lot of protests and a lot of like conversations surrounding blackness and stuff, have you noticed a rise in business due to people supporting black business?
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah, definitely. Do you know what, I was really like, so before 2020, me putting my face to the business wasn't a thing. I was like, I'm definitely not doing it. Like, I just didn't know how I felt about it. I was just like, I just want the product to speak for themselves. I want the business to do whatever it's doing independently of me being the founder. But then last year, you know, as you said, like lots of people purposely seeked out black-owned businesses. And I remember I felt so much pressure, like coming out, so to speak, as like a black-owned business, and not only as a black-owned business, but me being the founder. And I just felt slight imposter syndrome, and then also a little bit, if I can be brutally honest, a little bit bitter about it.
Really?
Because I was just like, no, like I don't want your support. You are trying to support my business because it's black-owned. Therefore, I don't know how I feel about that. Like at the time, I remember calling my friend, my best friend, and she was just like, no, she's white. She has her own business as well. And I just remember like sort of seeking some advice from her, and I was just like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want support from people just because I'm a black-owned business. Because were these the people that was going to support it like a couple of months ago? Or I just didn't know how I felt about it. But then what I didn't like was the thought of it being a trend.
I
didn't like the thought of it being a trend, which I can definitely see that, you know, a lot of it was. Like a lot of people who posted black squares and who posted their quotes and whatever else, like you know, it's easy to see that a lot of it has died down, which is what I thought was going to happen. But there has been a lot of positives. Like I've met some amazing people. I've got some amazing customers that have found me now off the back of last year. So there is positive to it. But I remember at the time, my initial thing, I was just a bit like, no. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's funny because everyone else who I've spoke to, like other black business owners, they haven't had that. Like everyone really like welcomed it and was like, no, this is great. I'm a black-owned business. Come and support me. But I don't know. I think I just got my back up a bit about it. I was just like, no, I don't want your support. I want you to support the products because you actually want to, or support the brand or the charity because you want to. Not because the products are great, not because I'm a black-owned business and you're trying to do your part for now. No thanks. It just felt a bit cheap. I just felt a bit like, no. Do you know what I mean?
It's funny, like, you said that as well, because, like, as you were saying that, thinking, like, that's literally what I did. When was it? Maybe, like, towards the end of last year, I was like, I started to deepen, and I was like, not only do I not really support black business, but also, like, you know, I buy skincare products, I buy hair care products and stuff, and I was like, I started to do research into the brands that were aimed at our community. And what does the CEO look like? A white guy.
Well.
And I said, yeah, do you know what I mean? So I started to deep that, and I was like, I put on Instagram, like, people, like, you know, suggest to me a black skincare or black hair care, whatever, and literally everyone said Kitchen Cosmetics, like everyone.
My people.
Yeah, like honestly, everyone said the same thing to me, and I was like, oh well, obviously this is the way to go, and then end up buying stuff, you know what I mean? So,
thank you.
And just to wrap up, I just want to ask you, what is one of your biggest achievements so far, and also what's one of your like goals for the future, like life goals kind of thing?
Biggest achievements so far. Oh my gosh.
So many to choose from.
That's so funny. I don't know, because it's like personal or like business wise. There's so many. Definitely, like, I think one thing is actually having my own peace of mind. I think that is like an achievement. Especially, I've had like a unique sort of journey. So, and I really value the fact that I have like my peace of mind, because there's definitely been times within my life where I haven't felt like I've had my own peace of mind, whether that's because like I've had complete and utter mental breakdowns before, I've like, you know, not been in great spaces. So, you know, to get to a point now in life where I just feel like my mind is completely at peace and I'm really very well balanced, like that is a great achievement, you know, especially we've all collectively as a black community had a really difficult year and a half. And anyone that is able to say they're okay, like, props to you.
Yeah, definitely.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That is.
And one of your, like, sort of goals for the future?
Goals for the future. Goals for the future. I definitely think there's 2 other businesses that I'm going to be launching, hopefully this year. But I think goals for the future, personal goals to keep my peace of mind, and just grow every day, grow in my faith, grow mentally, spiritually, financially, and just continue to try and do what I can for our community and for those around me. So yeah, and continue to have more businesses. Yeah.
So, I love that. Yes, more growth, more life. I love that. That's beautiful. So thank you so much for coming to speak with us today. That's been the amazing Latoya from Kitchen Cosmetics. Go check that out.